run into them. If you blink, it's gonna take time to cool down, and you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So here, running to the right, and they're not very aware of what's happening. Orange nose. So you want to move and attack. Picked up a zero right there. So you want to make a quick assessment. Here's a bunch of roaches. Have the advantage, more stalkers than roaches. Blink the one unit from back. The settings in your menu to show the life bar. And second your opponent gets reinforced, just run away. Don't get greedy. Try to kill units. Just run. Oh, the stalker has 1 life. Just blink them away. So in the menu, there's second they start running back, you want to attack. You want to engage. And that's how you harass those stalkers. And just note that when you blink, there's a cooldown, so you need to actually manually kind of like StarCraft 1 and micro them if your blink's cooling down. So it's not just about blinking, but actually maneuvering the stalkers while, you know, just by themselves, by walking. And the thing about microing stalkers is that you have a lot of minerals built up, so you want to constantly build them. You want to find a safe spot to rest and to rebuild. So what was I saying before? Oh yeah, the menu, there's options. You go to the options. You go to gameplay. You could unit status bar. I pick selected, but there's always and normal. If you're on normal, you can hold Alt and the life bar units will pop up. You let go of Alt, they go away. So I have them selected because I'm picky about how pretty the game looks. So you don't have to do that. You can have them always shown up. It helps with everything, but you know, I just have it selected. So reinforcing with more stalkers. You want to upgrade the attack. It's very key to upgrade stalkers. So when your opponent has a greater force than you run. You don't always want to just blink. You want to save the blink for key moments. So maneuver your stalkers as if they were dragoons or marines and marauders. So identify. So in a large battle like that, you don't have time to micro them one by one. So you just want to select a large group like this and blink them back individually. You know, just the front line, blink back. So when your enemy flees, you want to engage. Now I want to make a point that Dark Templars by themselves are not that powerful or effective. Once they get a detector, the Dark Templars are pretty screwed. But if you have a combination of a Dark Templar Stalker army, even if they have detectors, it will be extremely effective even if they can see your Dark Templars because you have Stalker backup. And another thing to go over is charge slots and speedling. How you micro against that is you first want to draw them away from whatever their reinforcement and the other units. Then you want to make a stand, okay? Because if you run, you will eventually, speedlink will eventually catch up, charge slots will eventually catch up. So you want to lure them away from the allies, make a stand, okay? Make a stand, and then blink the ones in the front back, and just take the hits, because it will eventually chase you down. And so as you can see, with the micro blinking the damaged ones in the front back, I just took out a bunch of roaches and hydras, and I only lost 2 stalkers, 2 or 3 I think, stalkers. And so it's extremely effective if you learn how to use blink stalkers, because you can take out large groups of units without losing anything. Their shields will recharge, and they'll be back in the fight. And yeah, that's pretty much it with the idea. The idea is that you want to move them, save your blink for key moments, to blink them back like this. You don't want to, you know, move them around by blinking that much. So you want to just move them by walking, you know, normal units walking. Engage if you feel like you could win, and run the second you see, you know, there's too many units. Fall back, group up with allies. And hopefully you guys learn something from this, and stop going cheap squad race all day long. Alright, later guys.